bridal wire is the one thing where it's about individuality. I think it's always for me been the ethereal, sophisticated, soft, the veils as a cloud has always been the look. I mean, I don't think ethereal is at any dissonance with glamorous. Pandemic gave us something that I think we had all lost. And certainly I can speak for myself. It gave me time. It allowed stillness. And so therefore it has affected my fashion direction. I think obviously because of the pandemic and the fact that people have sat at home and really been in track pants and kaftans and very easy clothes, that when they're going to dress up for the summer or they're planning their weddings, the whole sensibility has shifted down a few notches from where it was. I think the inspiration has been refinement and refining further what we do. Freshness was a big inspiration. We also worked with a lot of new techniques. So techniques that we had developed or worked with, like the khashida and chicken curry, different staples that we started to fuse together. The R&D that went into this collection was a lot more, and then it was fused with traditional Indian textiles. It's a much more bridal collection. I mean, series and series of reds, pinks, and of course my all-time favorite beige and gold lehengas. And there's a giant variety of beautifully detailed and fit, and we worked on lightness for a lot of them. It's about high quality, it's about how people feel in the clothes, so they fit. Beautiful bridal or something very heavy can be repurposed if you like, and worn in many different ways. Basically, we're pushing or encouraging people to be conscious of their decisions, shop, to buy better quality, to buy things that you love, because you'll use it and reuse it and use it in many different ways. Well, we've got a lot of reds, all shades of softer reds. I like things tea dipped, so very often things will come in from the diagonal, tea dip it. There's a lot of soft pinks, there's a lot of beige, ivory, gold, taupe. Then of course my mad bursts of colors from the prints, which are usually hand painted to begin with. And we've even gone into some deep toffees with the dull gold and the floral jersey print. I love the draped form. Long before we ever learnt embroidery, both us as a studio and this country, we draped fabric. And that was really the unique fingerprint of Indian fashion. We work with some handloom, I'm working with a lot of silk, organza, sheer silk. We're using new Chanderi cotton checks for the lighter mehendi clothes. Chiffon, georgettes, I mean there's a wide range of fabrics that we use. There's a lot of the use of chicken curry, fine thread work. We do Zardozi in our units. In Farrukhabad, we do fine thread work. In Calcutta, we're working with Rampur for our Gara work. In our own units, we tend to do more complicated silk thread, French knot work. We've done laser cutting. Very often there's 2 or 3 techniques in one particular piece. We have a few people who paint exquisitely for us as part of our artwork development. Once the artworks are done, these borders and bodices are hand painted. And then they're printed and then superimposed with chicken curry as the body of the garment. Or in one case, Ari. Very soft colors. It's very feminine, it's very soft. It's very Indian, but it's timeless. I think that the pandemic, when it started, it took a lot of pressure off brides to be something they were not. They basically just wanted to be able to be fit properly. They wanted to be themselves. And really, as opposed to all the histrionics of before, everyone became calmer because they were grateful they could just go through with it and just wanted beautiful quality. Well, when things are being watched on a Zoom call or just a video. You have the ability to watch it in your own quiet without being subject to the sensory overload that you would normally have at a wedding. So I think it also absolves brides and grooms of the pressure to be so over the top that they can be spotted, in between 1,000 people at a typical wedding. Here the camera goes in, you have close-ups, there's a stillness. And so what might have worked there doesn't work here at all. I see that with so many modern brides. They want to leave their hair open. They want to look like themselves. They're both emancipated and they're very secure, educated, so they don't want to go into some costuming mode. They want to dress up, they want to have all the fun, but they also want to, be themselves. These were beautifully hand-painted borders done in soft Jamivar colors and very fine Meena work. So this was a combination of 2-3 inspirations, and these were then superimposed on chikankari jars. And the printed choli is fully embroidered in fine ari and kasam. Then you've got the dupatta. It can easily be worn as a bridal. It could be worn by my mother, it could be worn by a sister, it could be worn anything. It's sophisticated enough to carry you to many different places. And that's what I think timeless, beautiful fashion is about.